What if I told you I buried a secret so deep, not even my family and neighbors suspected a thing? What if I said someone disappeared and no one asked questions? For over a year, I lived with the truths, but guilt doesn't sleep, and neither did I. Before we go any further, hit that subscribe button if you like true stories that people are too scared to tell. This one will haunt you. It was just another evening, but everything changed that night. I was pacing, she was sitting, calm like always. "You can't sell the land," she said. "It's all we have left. This is our family's legacy." I didn't want to hear it. I had plans, I needed the money. To her, it was home. To me, it was a burden, a key to freedom I felt trapped from. I raised my voice, she didn't flinch. She just kept talking. Calm, logical, reasonable. And maybe that's what made me snap. Because I wasn't being reasonable. I was angry, desperate. Then it happened. I stepped closer. She stood up. She tried to walk away, but I grabbed her arm. 1 second, we were arguing. The next, my hands were around her neck. I thought she'd fight back. I thought she'd scream. But her eyes just froze. Then her knees buckled. And in less than a minute, she was gone. I didn't plan it. I didn't mean to. But I did it. And the only witness was the tree outside. She stopped breathing and never opened her eyes again. Just like that, my sister was gone. But not really. Because from that moment, I was never alone again. The first few days were quiet. No one asked, no one noticed. But I couldn't breathe. I couldn't sleep. I kept hearing her voice behind me, seeing her shadow by the kitchen door. I'd be out with friends, pretending to laugh, pretending to live. But inside, my mind was a storm. Panic attacks came out of nowhere. My chest would tighten, my hands would shake, and all I'd hear was her last breath, over and over. Then the neighbors started asking questions. "Where's your sister? We haven't seen her in a while." I lied. I said she traveled, that she went to see her boyfriend, that she switched off her phone, that she didn't want to talk to anyone for now. And they believed me. But I didn't believe myself, because the silence in that house was louder than their questions. And every night when the world was asleep, I'd sit in the dark and wonder how long I could keep pretending, or if this was the part where I start losing my mind. Weeks turned to months, and the lies kept growing. I told myself she was never real, that it was just a fight, just a mistake. But her silence was everywhere. Her empty room, her untouched toothbrush, her favorite song that played when I least expected. I was drowning. I tried to distract myself, hang out, go drinking, stay loud. But one night, I drank too much, and the truth slipped. I was with my best friend, just the two of us. A few beers in, and he said, "You've not been yourself, you okay?" I paused. I laughed, and then I cracked. "She's not coming back," I said. He stared at me. I tried to play it off. "I mean, she's just gone, she left." But he knew me. My hands were shaking, my face said too much. He pushed. "Gone where?" And I broke. "She's dead," I whispered. I didn't mean to, I swear I didn't mean to. I confessed everything. Every word came out like poison. And when I finished, he just sat there silent and left. No judgment, no questions, just silence. But his silence said more than words ever could. I thought maybe that was it. Maybe he'd keep it between us. Maybe he'd understand. Maybe I was wrong. The next morning, I got a knock at the door. Not once, not twice, 3 heavy knocks. Boom, boom, boom. I froze. I opened and there they were, 2 officers. "We need you to come with us." And right then, I knew my best friend had made the call. I don't blame him. In a way, I wanted to be caught. Because the truth is, I had already been in prison for months. Just not one with bars. One inside my own mind. The police came knocking, and the truth could no longer hide. I told them everything. How the fight started, how she tried to stop me from selling the land.
How I lost control and choked her when she didn't move. When she was gone, fear took over. I grabbed a machete. I butchered her piece by piece. Then, under the old tree in our front yard, I dug a hole. I buried her there. To hide the smell, the marks, the evidence, I lit a fire on top of the grave. I burned leaves. dirt, everything I could. The neighbors saw the smoke, thought I was just cleaning up the yard. And for a whole year, no one knew except me. Ending question 2. Viewers, what do you think? Should I be forgiven or punished? Drop your thoughts below. Your opinion matters.